It is always a celebration here in New Orleans, and we are just outside of the French Quarter at the Mercedes-Benz Superdome. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it, this crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the San Francisco 49ers and the New Orleans Saints. On to get us started now, the kicker, Chris Boswell. And we are underway from the Superdome.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
First carry of the game, and not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Down at the 26.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22.
Chuck Clark.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
And this opening drive not going to plan. This is now 3rd and 13. Out of the gun, Newton. This one caught by Isabella. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
2nd and 9.
Now we give to Taylor. He finds some open field here. 20. And finally they get him to the ground, but it's all the way down at the Niners' 6-yard line. That one good for 37 yards.
1st and goal from the 6.
6-yard line.
They'll run here with Taylor.
And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. A nice pickup of 6 there to get him closer to the end zone, and it'll be 2nd and goal. 2nd and goal from the 1.
They'll look to run with Taylor.
And he is in for the score. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Jonathan Taylor.
His 11th touchdown on the year. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Good as the Saints have a 7-0 lead.
The score is Saints 7, 49ers 0. Dustin Hopkins set to go.
Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away.
And this will not be fielded. It's a touchback and comes out to the 25.
25-yard line.
First carry for Derrick Henry. And some room to run now. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. Derrick Henry. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. 2nd and 11.
At the 39-yard line.
The toss right to Henry. Finding some room at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. A gain of 13. It's a first down.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. He takes it down to the 42, a 5-yard run.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored. You give yourself your best chance.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. On 3rd down, Henry. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And down to the 28-yard line. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one.
And the 49.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. They toss it out right to Johnson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Tackle made there by Robert Alford. Out on the edge, you love to have cornerbacks like that can bring him down in the run game.
And you're also exposed to everyone. It really becomes a one-on-one play, doesn't it? You're out there by yourself on the edge. The best ones know how to make the play, and we just saw an example of it right there.
No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation.
Brings up 3rd down.
Again to Henry. And he's not going to sniff the first down here. He stopped at the 25. 2 yards on the pickup there. It's 4th down. Now it's Chris Boswell on for the field goal try. Right hash mark, a 42-yard attempt. Boswell's kick is good. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So, yes, it's only 3, but at least they're able to answer back after giving up the touchdown to start the game.
Yeah, I like the observation there because getting some points on the board, very positive for them. Feel a little bit better about things because if you don't score, you potentially have opened the door for them to score again. Down 14.
At their own 25-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. They had the touchdown on the opening drive of the ball game. It was countered by just a field goal. So, hey, if your guys can do that for 4 quarters, you're in good shape.
Yeah, it is a team game, so that's just good complimentary football. But, you know, I know I'm no brainiac, but you trade 6s for 3s, things are going to work out in your favor.
Look, all any running back wants is a little bit of room, a little bit of space in order to maneuver. But he also understands how difficult it is for his offensive line up front. So if they give him any space, he realizes his job.
Damn! It's intercepted. Picked off around the 41. He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week. 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away. And that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals. And if that keeps happening, they lose confidence.
And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco. Alshon Jeffrey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead.
Chris Boswell on for the point after.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. Boswell good with the extra point. And the lead is now 10-7.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. A tale of two extremes already in this game. A touchdown pass on their opening drive, followed by an interception last time out.
Now, it sounds like things balance out, right? What's that mythological thing that we do? If you have a candy bar, have a diet soda with it, it balances it out. And we know that's not really true, right? Because the interception, that sting lingers a little bit longer. Got to come out now and put together some nice plays.
10-7 our score after one, right here on EA Sports. Second and 8. Just a couple on the ground there. That's going to bring up 3rd and about 6.
Nicholas Morrow on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 6.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
20.
A shotgun snap for Newton. Let's get there and bring him down.
How about that? One of the so-called little guys putting the pressure on. That was a strong safety. When I was in college, we often called that a lightning blitz.
He only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away.
Braxton Berrios on the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in. But I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today.
Right.
So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
On 2nd down, here's Henry. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Back-to-back runs, I'd say that encompassed maximum effort for minimal gain.
Minimal yardage, and now they're going to need something more than minimal on this play coming up. Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. He's got the 1st down and more past midfield. And finally brought down at the 43. That good for 19 and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how much more evidence they need, partner, than to understand that if they don't start to slow him down, it's going to be a long afternoon here at the stadium because he is just shredding them at this point. And let's face it, coming into the game, they knew he would be the focal point of their attack. This is going to take an 11-man unit on the defensive side to start making plays.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 40-yard line.
Looking for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Michael Davis. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here.
20.
Geis with a carry on second down.
Frustrating for a defense, energizing for an offense. Finding a way to create that type of yardage in your running game, that'll make the guys carrying the ball very, very happy.
And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. It'll be a Saints first down on a pickup of 13.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. On the handoff, Taylor. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They show run with 3 tight ends here on first down. Back to Taylor on first down.
And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 10-7 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores.
Oh, my God! Cam Newton!
Picked off at the 17. And he'll take this past the 45-yard line.
Oh,
This is a defense that can confuse even the best of
man,
quarterbacks in
wide
their zone schemes.
open.
And here you've got a
Where did he
linebacker that's
throw
going to
that?
stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Oh, man, what? I can't do that.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, what do you think? You get the ball off the turnover near the middle
Man,
of the
that
field, you
was
take a shot.
garbage. What can I do?
Big on that. I love that I have great field
Can't
position.
do nothing. Cam
After a
throwing the
turnover,
ball like
I
that.
have a little bit off balance. I prefer to take a shot,
My
but a lot of
goodness.
coaches will tell you you only do it if you trust the guy who's got the football in his hands. Meaning, if it's not there, he won't force it downfield and maybe turn into an interception. He'll go to the check down, go to a second option, and go ahead and take the play that's in front of him.
Call it a gain of 5 there on the run, but they'll remain a yard or 2 short here with 3rd down coming up. They'll try to run for the first from Henry. And Henry fighting for the marker, but I don't think he got
Cam
it.
just, dude, what can I
He
do?
needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. And he gets this inside the
goodness.
35-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Room here to run. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the second quarter.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
A first down carry for Henry.
Look at this.
He's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco.
Wow, I blame
Derrick
Cam.
Henry. his 21st touchdown
That
of
is
the season.
crazy.
And the
That
Niners are
man
able to
wide
stretch their
open
lead.
and he throws the ball to his
To me,
man.
that touchdown had something that's kind of
I'm
rooted in that
losing
group
right
seeing
now,
the
but
future. What I mean by that is
I
they
should
have
be
a plan.
winning.
Let's find a way to score right here before the half,
Gotta throw an
and that'll give us
interception.
momentum going into the second half. Give us that
Terrible.
cushion that we're looking for. They got that accomplished, scoring right before the half ended.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Wow.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, lick your wounds at the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
Terrible, though.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
20.
From the gun, here's Newton. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton. Able to find Isabella. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now we get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2. As they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. From the gun, Newton can find it. He lets the football. It's out. And this is going to be 49er football. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, 2 hands. Get 2 hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand. Put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action.
2nd and 9.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. From the gun, here's Stafford. Gonna look deep for Jeffrey, and it's intercepted. Levi Wallace with a pick.
Stafford's pass intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. And look at this. Cam Newton intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. A final shot before the break. Stafford. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
That's what I'm talking about.
So we have reached halftime here with the visiting 49ers on top. As we send you on over to Orlando for Jonathan Coachman in our EA Sports halftime report. Take it away, Coach. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And the third quarter will start with a touchback as that one lands in the end zone. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
First down.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Throwing is Stanford. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 23 yards on the play.
First down.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff to Henry. And he's going to get forward for about 5, but that may be coming back. What say you, Mr. Referee? So that one will be accepted. Faking the give to Johnson. Now it's Stafford. It's complete to Snead. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. If they didn't have that penalty a moment ago, it'd be a first down. Still a nice 13-yard pickup.
Second down at the 35-yard line.
On second down, Johnson. And some room to work. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. That one a gain of 20 and a first down.
Partner, if you want more carries, I think we saw how you get them. Showed that he's got the fresh legs, and he picked up the first down on that run. Don't just ask for them. Show him that you're supposed to get the football.
From the red zone now, Stafford. Flush to his right. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. It won't be a sack, but it's no gain, and it brings up second down.
But there was pressure all around him, so the only play was to try and get out of there. I think it was an excellent effort by him just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
On second down, it's Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Throwing on third down, Stafford. And that will be incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
He is good.
So put another 3 on the board. All things considered, a good opening drive to begin the third quarter.
And as a defense, the way that this game is going, you're excited to see those points go on the board. Gives them a little bit of leeway to play with when they're out on the field, but they're real excited to see their offense score. Now they get to go out there and do their part.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And last time, 1-play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Saints touchdown.
Jonathan Taylor.
His second touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season. And the Saints have cut it back within a score. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick strike of 75 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation. Knowing when it exists to go to it, they did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll run it again with Henry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on 2nd down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on 3rd down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say go with your best running play over your best blocker.
Yeah, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. Now a give to Taylor. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Glad to be in the great city of New Orleans, rolling along here in the 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10.
Here's Newton. And he will find Ridley. That's complete. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. 16 yards, a 1st down.
How about a guy proving his worth in different ways? Had the big play in the run game to play before. This time, they go right back to him in the passing game. And he comes through with yet another big play. That's why you work out so hard in the offseason, so you can stay on the field and accumulate big plays.
First and 10, Taylor now.
Ooh, come on, baby. You got to hit that hole.
Down at the 31.
Let's give a lot of credit to the offensive line. They've been able to move the ball really well on the ground the entire game. And while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Snap will come from the 31 on 2nd and 7.
And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
Newton now to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
And the punt goes out of bounds, so no chance to bring it back, and they will spot it at the 24-yard line. 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
And 7 at the 27-yard line.
2nd and 6. No, scratch that. 2nd and 7.
They'll fake it. Now Stafford. Steve's got it. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And now here live in New Orleans. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. On 3rd down, Henry. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. Got what he needed for the first down with a gain of 2. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now it's Henry. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41.
Tell you that.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
It's a first down on a gain of 10.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Oh, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he'd better get home and make the play. Otherwise, a big play could result for the offense.
Draw play. This is Henry.
I ain't 2nd and 16 run. I should have known it. He don't
It's
throw
a
the
pickup
ball.
of 17 and a
I
first
didn't
down.
go to that.
I think there's a fatigue factor that's kicking in defensively. You know the will is still strong, but I think the offense is starting to bend it just a little bit, don't you?
Yeah, absolutely. It's looked that way. We'll see if they can continue this already strong drive. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25.
Stop.
11 more yards that go around, a first down as well.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there, I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently.
That was impressive to me because while it was a pass play, they still rallied to the football like they were filling running lanes, and they were able to put the receiver on the ground.
This drive's taken more than 3 minutes off the clock already as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw, Stafford.
Oh, come on! Give me that!
He takes it down.
Y'all got to get that.
That one good for 17 yards, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself because you just can't sell out to stop the run. There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
And a nice pick up there as he'll take it from the 10 down to the 5-yard line.
Tackle made at the 5.
The objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They'll have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
They'll give Henry another shot. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. A 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Short of the goal line.
The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football.
And it's complete. In the end zone, touchdown 49ers. Alshon Jeffrey. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers add 6 to their lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt-away-the-game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run-pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Takes this about 5 yards deep. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer is.
And this is intercepted. That should do it. Picked up by Avonte Maddox. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
At the 49-yard line.
On first down, it's Henry. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Charles, you said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8.
He's tackled.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times. And what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
It's a room to maneuver. And they work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done.
Ridiculous.
I've got an idea. Let's skip racing to the airport at the end of this game. Let's go do a post-game press conference. I have a feeling that the quarterback of this winning team is going to be giving a whole lot of credit to the running game and the offensive line.
Yeah, I was just going to say the offensive line, yes, carrying the ball has been key, but it's the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Derrick Henry. Touchdown number 22 on the season. And the 49ers add on to their lead. And that one makes this a 19-point game.
Makes the score Niners 33. Saints 14.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Oh.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Remember, they have won 3 straight, but getting to 4 straight does not appear to be in the cards as they are in a big fourth quarter hole. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that's going to be Incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
Second and 10. Newton again. Eluding the pressure right. And got his man complete. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A gain there of 30 big ones.
At this stage, there's nothing left to do but to keep firing. And if you're a play caller, you may go off your sheet and use some things maybe you hadn't planned to in this game. Maybe that was one of them there that worked.
Now a first down throw for Newton. That ball complete to Isabella. And they move this all the way down to the 9. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's first and goal. Throwing again is Newton.
Come on.
Goal line, but it's incomplete.
Intended for O.J. Howard. Incomplete. It's second and goal at the 9.
Here's second and 9. Newton throwing again.
This nigga Cam is a bomb.
Complete. The intended target was Calvin Ridley, but now it's third and goal.
It's now third down.
And now third and goal following incompletions on first and second down. Again, Newton. And now here's another interception. Picked off with great anticipation. And not much on the return there. He'll take it only up to the 9-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 9-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And right about now, heck, they might be wishing they did not have a bye week coming up next week. It appears they're going to go into that week off in high spirits as they got this one well in hand. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Today's final score, Niners 33.
A road win in the National Football League. Charles, you never take that for granted no matter who you're playing, no matter where you're playing.
You take it and you run